Let's try this again. So we just got done finishing our workout, our warm-up. We're gonna go over the techniques that we started covering. The pummel to the over the hip throw, to knee on belly, to near side and far side armbar. Ready to go near side armbar to hitchhiker or roll out escape. Then we'll go over the far side armbar to the stack escape, that way. Try to go over it that way. Ready? So again, as we start pummeling, we're going to start with our right hand under the armpit, left hand on the elbow, kind of like we're hugging, we're dancing. Now the hand goes in the hand that's on the elbow goes in front of the bicep. I slide it under the armpit, and my other hand transfers to the elbow. Same thing. I pummel, and then you should be able to pummel, and move, and move, and move, and move. Now we're going to add the over the hip throw. What Kai's going to do, she's going to step her right Achilles behind mine and putting her hip all the way through. This way, now she's going to turn and look all the way down to her left foot and bow. Getting the throw. Now, as soon as she gets the throw, she's going to go get to her knee on belly. Let's move over here a little bit. Her knee on belly. Most of the time your hands are going to be here, elbows in nice and tight. To expose this arm, usually after the throw, my hand's still here. She's just going to slide her hand back to the wrist, control the sleeve. The other shin's going to come up and slide nice and tight under the armpit. As she steps over the head, she can grab the knee here and go back. That's the armbar. Again, knee on belly. Now she's going to slide her hand back, control the sleeve, slide her shin up, and I feel this coming. As she grabs my knee and steps over the head, my other foot breaks that grip on my knee. I turn my right thumb all the way up and I try to put it on the grab. My hips come all the way up. I open, I look away. I look at her tiny little toes. And I keep looking over the other shoulders, not forgetting to turn my head. Keep turning my head and keep this thumb on the mat. Oh no! As I come around, I'm going to come around, slide, slide, slide. And Kaya made a vital mistake by not addressing my escape, and she ended up in a deadly crushing side control. One more time. Boom! I landed on the ground. She got the hip toss after the pummel. She controls the sleeve, slides her shin under the armpit, grabs the knee, steps over the head. I feel it, I break the grip, and I escape. Ooh, Kaya's more savvy this time. She turns in. Oh, she doesn't turn in. She gets crushed by side control pressure. One more time. We'll go this way. She slides her shin up nice and tight. She controls the sleeve. She grabs my knee and goes to sit back. If I don't address this grip, it's going to be hard for me to do the escape. As soon as she starts to go back, I bring my foot over and I break that grip and turn my thumb up and look. I have to keep turning my body away from the armbar. I bridge and go all the way. And I come back. And I crush my child. The next one we're going to go over is your stack escape. We're going to do the same thing off of the pummel. Boom, we lock up. She pummels. 1, 2, 3. Stop fixing your hair. Ready? 1, 2, 3. She steps through. And boom. As she gets her knee on my belly, I put my hand on her knee to try to push to escape. She hugs up underneath, cups the tricep, pushes my face down with her other hand, steps over the body. Armbar. And you done? Boom, I land. I bring my elbows in and I turn to push. She traps my arm by the tricep. pushes my face down, steps over the head. As I prepare, I grab the arm that's gonna get broken, or my left arm, reaches up and I grab my bicep. My other hand can go underneath the back of her thigh, or the back of her kneecap. Say I get to here. My hand's gonna wiggle, 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 and I'm gonna feed it underneath the side. Hold on. Now, once I've secured my hand on my bicep, my left hand on my bicep, my right hand behind her knee, I bring my feet up and I pendulum away and pendulum toward her again. And I use this momentum to get all the way up. And I stack it. One more time. I have to keep the pressure down on the back of her knees, bring her knees to her shoulders so that she can't extend. Extend, push, push, push. Strong. My foot comes up to base and I pull my hand out, keeping my elevation down. I don't want to stand up. She's going to just swing the triangle. So to prevent that, I keep this tight. I come around nice and tight, and I put a lot of pressure. Ready? So I pummel. 1, 2, 3. I make the mistake and I go to throw. She steps, she beats me to the step and throws. We'll turn this way. I put my hand on her knee to push her knee down. She slides her hand underneath, pushes my face, steps over. I grab my bicep on the return. My other hand slides, finds its way underneath behind her knee. Then I bring my knees feet towards her, pendulum them away, and pendulum back, and use that momentum to come up and base. Second way to address your escape afterwards is I can pull my arm out, push my hips forward, and end up in a side control. One more. I put my hand on her knee and she slides her hand up on the hip and she steps over the head, pivots. Now, she brings her leg over. Now sometimes your arms are going to get tangled up or weaved up where her foot's going to be underneath your armpit. When this happens, I like to hold on tight. And now, as I walk my hips nice and tight towards her, I go from 90 degrees to bringing my body parallel, my hips parallel with hers. I bring my arm under and I sit up. Here I have to protect my arm from her bringing her other leg over to a Japanese ArmBar finishing. So if I sit up and she tries to bring that leg over, I catch it and I push it down and I keep driving her knees down to the mat. This way it protects me from getting hurt. We'll go over that escape again in detail soon. Now, I'll be back coming with a video explaining all of the steps I'm going to take into reopening on May the 4th. As far as I know, we're still slated to open. I do plan on sending out emails with detailed instructions on how we're going to go about reopening and returning to training. So that being said, everybody, I hope you get outside and enjoy some of this sun. It's gorgeous out. It's already 61 degrees here now. Enjoy the sun, get some vitamin D, stay healthy, and I'll be back at you in a little bit. Hope you guys are having a great day.